All right, Patriots Nation, we've got some big coaching moves brewing in Foxboro, and it's time to break it all down. The New England Patriots, under the fresh leadership of head coach Mike Vrabel, are busy retooling the staff, and three new faces have joined the fold. Let's dive into what these hires mean for the future of the team and what it tells us about the Patriots' direction heading into 2025. First up, Ashton Grant, who's taking on the role of quarterbacks coach. Grant arrives from the Cleveland Browns, where he spent the last 2 years as an offensive assistant focusing on QBs. But here's the kicker. Grant's experience goes way beyond just quarterbacks. A former wide receiver at Assumption, he's worked across multiple position groups, including running backs, wideouts, and tight ends. He's got a holistic view of offensive football, which could bring a fresh perspective to a room now led by none other than Josh McDaniels as offensive coordinator. Speaking of McDaniels, this hire means he won't be doubling up as QB coach like he has in the past. Instead, Grant will handle the day-to-day work with Drake, May, and Joe Milton, giving McDaniels the space to focus on game planning and play calling. Oh, and don't miss the Vrabel connection. Grant and the new Pats head coach overlapped in Cleveland, so you know there's already a strong rapport there. Now, let's talk about Zach Core, whose role is still TBD, but all signs point to the defensive side of the ball. If that's the case, Core is likely to bolster the front seven, possibly stepping into the void left by defensive line coach Jerry Montgomery's departure. Core's coaching resume is about as versatile as it gets. He's worked with QBs, RBs, special teams, and even served as an offensive coordinator at the college level. More recently, he shifted to defense, where he's worked with inside linebackers under both Mike Vrabel in Tennessee and Shane Bowen in New York. Another strong Vrabel connection here, folks. Core and Vrabel go way back to their days on Ohio State staff. That familiarity should help Core hit the ground running, especially with the Patriots' defensive line now under the leadership of new DC Terrell Williams. Finally, we've got John Stryker, who's already being touted as Mike Vrabel's Ernie Adams. That's high praise, but Stryker's resume suggests he might be the guy to step into that analytical, behind-the-scenes game management role that was synonymous with Adams for so many years. Stryker spent last year with the Rams as their game management coordinator, helping Sean McVay with in-game decision-making. Before that, he spent 6 years working under Vrabel in Tennessee in roles that included football development and administration. While it's unclear exactly what Stryker's title will be in New England, his skill set suggests he'll be working closely with Vrabel to refine the Patriots' game day operations. It's worth noting, though, that his arrival could spell the end of the road for Evan Rothstein, who has been a key member of the Pats staff in a similar capacity. So, what's the big takeaway here? It's clear that Mike Vrabel is bringing in trusted voices who share his vision and can bring a new edge to both the coaching staff and the team. Ashton Grant's versatility should be a major asset to the QB room. Zach Core's defensive chops could shore up the front seven, and John Stryker's analytical approach might give the Patriots a boost in those critical game day moments. With these moves, it's starting to feel like a new era is taking shape in Foxboro, and we're all here for it. Stay tuned, Pats fans. This offseason is just getting started, and you can bet there's more to come. Let's go. #GoPats.